We cut back to the Flying Dutchman, and he done got caught up. Jinwoo blinks and sees one of the most scariest things of all time. A big nigga that can move. Y'all already know I had to hop on episode 3. Solo leveling has not been missing, so y'all know I gotta stay on it. Might have to chill out a little though, cause this is not a solo leveling only channel. Sakamoto days on the way. But that aside, we're just gonna hop right into it. So we start off the episode and the squad is doing these goblins dirty. Feels like a P.E.K.K.A versus the Goblin Gang. Shit is not fair. And the D rank Yoo Jinho is just in awe. By the way, thank you Txear. Had this man's rank wrong and did not know his name. So you've just been hiding these up your sleeve, mister? Gotta work in silence, man. But I'll let you meet the gang. We got Igris, the coldest of the cold. We gotta give this nigga a video game. My Shadow Army, they smooth, always get the job done. Also got my mages. They be spawning fireballs and shit. And there's... I shouldn't have even mentioned him. Lock in, nigga. You right. By the way, while this entire fight is going on, Jinho is just sitting there living his best life. He's really playing an AFK game. The auto clicker is for sure activated. If I was the Goblins, I'd be sick. If I'm going down, you're going down with me, nigga. This your first time fighting Aura? No, this is my last. Then we cut to off-brand Luigi and the Flying Dutchman. Don't know what happened, but they got cooked. He's sleeping like he popped 20 melatonins. Or... watch Devilman cry, baby. That shit is ass. Then we cut back to Jinwoo and Jinho, and they chillin'. They've completed 19 quests in the meantime, and oh my, talk about a grind. Jinwoo says, "You probably not gonna see me for a while. Gotta hit my training arc. 2025 my year for real." And Jinho just starts trauma dumping, bro. Talking about his brother that doesn't care about him. Nigga thinks he's Ren. And oh my, get it out! I wish you were my brother? This is some LeBron type of glaze. I know what the context is not that bad, but he's really a grown-ass man telling Jinwoo to be his big bro. And shit, it works! Jinwoo makes him his little bro. Ignoring all this dick riding, this is actually a really nice moment. I like their dynamic. But wholesome shit aside, we cut back to the Flying Dutchman, and he done got caught up. Apparently he was in the gate for 10 years. So if that was 10 years in the real world, he's been in that gate for a minute. He's just like Cap, just two niggas with aura. Also old as fuck. And to investigate him, they bring this nigga. I just hate his guts, man. Like, he's just annoying. I can't stand. Fuck, I can't pronounce his name. And I'ma keep it a buck, I'm not pronouncing his name either. His shit is locked in at Flying Dutchman. But remember when Jinwoo said he's gonna grind? Hit that winter arc? Yeah, well, it's time. He wants to spin back on Cerberus and get his get back. He goes to the dungeon and it's looking like California. Straight heat. Jinwoo gets a quest and he has to collect 10,000 souls. Shit's looking like a Twitch milestone. But thinking of his mom, he locks in. But before we see him lock in, Jinwoo asks to take over the family guild. And this old nigga presses him. Hey bro, aren't you D rank? Didn't Jinwoo carry you? Doesn't Jinwoo have all the drip? All the aura? You want the guild? No, nigga! But after some pleading, he agrees. But he has to recruit Jinwoo to the White Tiger Guild. Bro's really gonna slime his nigga out. And coming back to Jinwoo, he's racked up piles and piles of bodies. Spawns the ice bear from episode 1 and starts rampaging through the ops like a bowling ball. And he names him Tank. He's really up in his roster, naming his squad. He almost had a full team, only if Jinwoo got the ice elf. These niggas just playing squads now. And I'm sorry, but Jinwoo really is just him. Just the way he carries himself is immaculate. Never seen this nigga struggle. Basic. He's gotten 3,000 souls out of the 10,000. Ain't chat 100 gifted souls if I one tap him, no buffs. The only caveat is that Jinwoo doesn't have enough food, so he really has to hurry it up. But it doesn't matter. Mr. Aura gets to work. Hey, I appreciate you, we love Igris. And he hits 10k just like that. And it's time to fight. Who is this nigga? This big body ass troglodyte, looking like Gulper after drinking too much Red 40. And he becomes Jinwoo's army versus Gulper's. And for the third time in a row, shit's looking like totally accurate battle simulator. I swear the author loved this game or something. They get to fighting, and Igris doing his thing, as expected, and Jinwoo's planning to ISO the boss. And oh my gosh, Jinwoo blinks and sees one of the most scariest things of all time. A big nigga that can move. He tries to speed blitz Jinwoo, but Jinwoo counters and smacks him across the city. Jinwoo surprised even himself. The aura farming does not stop. The big guy wants to get his get back and rushes. Jinwoo calls for the assist from Iron and he blocks his attack. And bro was spamming like... Jinwoo redirects his hit and rushes, but Gulper comes in with another swing. Jinwoo pushes himself off the attack and finds out that the boss can read his moves. And a passive ability of fat niggas is their blubber. So Jinwoo can only go for the head. Jinwoo starts running, and this boss is on his ass. Pure walk down. Jinwoo uses his surroundings to his advantage and slices his neck open. GG. And oh my gosh, lore just dropped. The flying Dutchman talking about gates and lore, but like, we don't care about that right now. We find out he has a son. And who is this son, you might ask? It's Jinwoo. This is some crazy work. Nigga spun back after hearing Jinwoo was him. Sadly, that's all the info we really got. I hope we find out more later, but they leave us with Jinwoo's dad putting the brakes on this nigga, cooking the shit out of
Hwang.
Talking to him like, you have no skills and you're a loser. The aura runs in the family. Jinwoo's casually just no diffing bosses. Shit's crazy. Jinwoo gets to the 75th floor and he's about to abort because he has no food. But he is insanely close to having everything he needs to save his mom. And then we get to the credits. I'm gonna be honest, I thought this episode was actually gonna be a chill one because we got 2 episodes of straight aura, but they've done it once again. Even though the episode was calm, it still managed to really get me geeked. Especially hearing about Jinwoo's dad. Maybe it will reveal something about his mom or why Jinwoo was able to become a player. Who knows? But yeah, that was the episode. Really liked it. Be ready for Sakamoto days or some other shit. And yeah, that's about it. I'ma see y'all. Bye-bye.